for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Fitzpatrick. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You're trying to get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now it's Darnold. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Off of play action, Darnold. Flush to his right. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Fitzpatrick. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Brown, right side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A final shot before the break. Darnold eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And Fitzpatrick's throw complete there to Thomas.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now Gibson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Gibson on the read option. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now a run with McCaffrey. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And Marshall's got him. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Darnold's throw is caught here by Anderson. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.